Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session here at Daily English Practice. I am Michael.
And I am Olivia. Hi, Michael. I am really excited about today's topic.
Me too, Olivia. Today, we are exploring a difference that puzzles many English learners.
Let me guess. Is it I did and I have done?
Exactly. You guessed it. We are looking at the past simple and the present perfect.
Oh, wow. That sounds a bit serious, but we are going to keep it easy, right?
Absolutely. We will go very slowly. We will listen to natural conversations, and we will see how these words live in real life.
Yeah, that is the best way to learn. No stress, just listening and slowly building confidence.
Precisely. So, find a comfortable place, take a deep breath, and let's start our slow English practice.
Totally. I'm ready. Are you ready, Michael?
I am. Let's begin. Let's start with a very familiar place, the kitchen, early in the morning.
I can smell the coffee already. I love that smell.
Exactly. Imagine two friends, Sarah and John. Sarah is in the kitchen. John walks in. Sarah asks, "Did you make coffee this morning?"
And John answers, "Yes, I made it at 7 o'clock."
I made it at 7 o'clock. Listen to that sentence. John uses I did, the past simple.
Oh, I see. Because he said at 7 o'clock. That is a finished time.
Precisely, Olivia. 7 o'clock is in the past. It is finished. It is like a point on a map.
Right. It's specific. Now, Michael, what if Sarah doesn't care about the time? She just wants to know if there is coffee for her to drink.
Great question. In that case, she asks, "Have you made any coffee?"
And John replies, "Yes, I have made some. It is right there on the table."
Exactly. I have made. In this situation, the time is not important. The result is important.
Okay, the result is that coffee exists now.
Totally. I have made means the action is complete and it affects the present moment.
Wow, that makes sense. Let's try another one in the kitchen. Maybe washing the dishes. I hate washing dishes.
Me too. Imagine a mother asks her son, "Did you wash the dishes last night?"
The son says, "Yes, I washed them before I went to bed."
I washed. Why? Because of the phrase last night.
Right. Last night is over. It is a specific past time. It is a finished box.
Now, imagine it is the afternoon. The mother walks into the kitchen. She sees a pile of dishes. She asks, "Have you washed the dishes?"
The son says, "Yes, Mom, I have washed them. Look, the kitchen is clean."
Exactly. I have washed. He is showing the result. The dishes are clean now.
I think every mother in the world likes to hear that sentence.
Definitely. Olivia, let's stop for a second. Let's let our listeners repeat these two sentences slowly.
Good idea. Everyone, repeat after me. I washed the dishes last night. I have washed the dishes.
Perfect. Feel the difference in your mouth. Now, let's travel from the kitchen to the office.
Okay, I am imagining desks, big computers, and many emails.
Perfect. Imagine a boss and an employee. The boss asks, "Did you send that important report yesterday?"
The employee answers, "Yes, I sent it at 4 p.m.
I sent. The word yesterday and the time 4 p.m. tell us the time is finished.
So we use past simple. I did.
Correct. But now imagine the boss is in a big hurry. He doesn't care when it happened. He just needs to know if the work is done.
So he asks, "Have you sent the report?"
And the employee says, "Yes, I have sent it. You should have it in your inbox now.
I have sent. The focus is on the result. The report is in the boss's email.
Exactly, Olivia. You see, the choice between I did and I have done changes the focus of the story.
True. One is about when, and the other is about what is the situation now.
Exactly. Let's try one about a phone call. Imagine a coworker asks, "Did you talk to the manager this morning?"
The other coworker says, "Yes, I talked to her during the morning break."
I talked, because this morning is the specific time they are discussing.
But if the coworker asks, "Have you talked to the manager yet?"
The answer is, yes, I have talked to her already.
I have talked. It means the conversation happened at some point, and now the information is ready.
Absolutely. Notice the word already, Olivia.
Oh, already. That is a common word with I have done, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Using already or yet often goes with the present perfect.
Ah, that is a very good tip. Already and yet. I will write that down.
Now, let's talk about something much more exciting. Travel and adventure.
Oh, I love traveling. I want to go everywhere. Where are we going now?
Let's imagine the city of Paris, the Eiffel Tower, the bread.
Wow, Paris is so romantic.
Imagine I ask you, did you visit Paris last year?
I would say, yes, I visited Paris in July.
I visited. You used the past simple because I asked about a specific time last year.
Correct. July is finished. Last year is finished.
But now, imagine we are just sitting in a cafe talking about our lives.
Okay.
I ask you, have you ever been to Paris?
And I answer, yes, I have been there 3 times.
Exactly. I have been. This is about your life experience.
So we use I have done for things we have done in our whole life?
Yes, because your life is still continuing. The time is not finished. It is an open door.
Ah, I see. So I did is a closed box. I have done is an open door.
Haha, Olivia, that is a beautiful way to describe it. I will use that in my next class.
Thanks. Let's try another one. Maybe movies.
Okay. Did you see that new action movie on Friday night?
Yes, I saw it with my friends at the cinema.
I saw, because of Friday night.
Now the other way. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I have seen it. It was very loud.
Again, experience, no specific time.
Exactly. You were talking about the memory you have in your head right now.
Definitely. Michael, let's do a listen and repeat for this travel section.
Sure. Everyone, listen carefully.
I visited Paris last year. I have been to Paris.
Good. One more. I saw a movie on Friday. I have seen that movie. Let's talk about the gym and staying healthy.
True. I try to go to the gym, but sometimes I am lazy.
We all are. Imagine a friend asks, "Did you go to the gym yesterday?"
I say, yes, I went in the morning.
I went. Past simple. Yesterday is finished.
Now imagine the friend asks, have you been to the gym today?
Yes, I have been already. I feel very energetic.
I have been. Why have been if it's today?
Because today is not finished yet. The day is still continuing.
Wow. So if the time period is not over, we use the present perfect?
Exactly. Think about this week or this month.
Oh, so I can say, I have gone for a run 3 times this week.
Perfectly correct, because the week is still happening.
But if I talk about last week, I say, I went for a run 3 times last week.
Absolutely. You are becoming a grammar expert, Olivia.
I'm trying. Let's try another one about food. I'm always thinking about food.
Okay. Did you eat lunch at 1 p.m.?
Yes, I ate a salad at 1 p.m.
Now, have you eaten lunch yet?
Yes, I have eaten already. I am very full.
Great. The first one is about the clock, 1 p.m. The second one is about your stomach, your hunger.
Exactly. I have eaten means my stomach is full right now.
Now, let's talk about what our listeners are doing right now. They are studying.
Yes, and they are doing a great job.
They really are. Imagine a student says, I studied English for 2 hours last night.
I studied. That's the past simple. The study session is finished.
Now imagine the student says, I have studied English for 3 years.
Ah, this is interesting. I have studied. Does this mean they are still studying?
Yes, this is a very important use of I have done. It means the action started in the past and it continues until now.
Oh, so if I say I lived in New York for a year, it means I don't live there now.
Correct. I lived means that part of your life is over.
But if I say I have lived in New York for a year, it means I am still living in New York today?
Exactly, Olivia. That is a huge difference. Imagine telling someone you are married.
Let me guess. I was married for 10 years means I am divorced now.
Yes. And I have been married for 10 years means you are still happily married.
Wow, one small word, have, is very important for your relationship.
Very true. Let's repeat that for our friends.
I lived there. I have lived there.
I was married. I have been married. Let's look at some other small stories around the house. Do you like pets, Olivia?
I love pets. I have a cat named Luna. She is very cute.
Oh, I love cats. Imagine you ask your brother, did you feed Luna this morning?
The brother says, yes, I fed her at 7 a.m.
I fed. Past simple.
Now imagine it is the evening. Luna is meowing. She is hungry. You ask, have you fed the cat?
The brother says, yes, I have fed her. Maybe she just wants a treat.
I have fed. The action is done and the result is in the present.
Exactly. Now imagine something broke in the house, a chair or a window.
Oh no, I hope not a window.
You ask your dad, did you fix the broken chair on Saturday?
Dad says, yes, I fixed it in the afternoon.
I fixed. Finished time.
Now you see the chair. It looks perfect. You ask, have you fixed the chair?
Dad says, yes, I have fixed it. You can sit on it now.
I have fixed. It is ready for use right now.
Precisely. It's all about the now. Let's talk about technology. We use it every day.
Oh yes, phones, computers, social media.
Imagine you lost your phone. You ask your friend, did you see my phone on the table 10 minutes ago?
Yes, I saw it there.
I saw. Specific time.
Now you are still looking. You are nervous. You ask everyone, have you seen my phone?
Yes, I have seen it. It's in the bathroom.
Have you seen? It's about the information you have now.
Exactly. What about a new app? Did you download that app yesterday?
Yes, I downloaded it in the evening.
Now, have you downloaded the app yet?
Yes, I have downloaded it already. It's on my home screen.
I have downloaded. Result.
It's getting easier, Michael. I'm starting to feel the rhythm.
Olivia, there is another small word we use with I have done. The word just.
Just? Like only?
Not exactly. In this case, just means a very short time ago.
Oh, can you give me an example?
Sure. Imagine you are walking to a friend's house. You arrive. Your friend asks, "Do you want some cake?"
And I say, no thanks, I have just eaten dinner.
Exactly. I have just eaten. It means you finished dinner maybe 5 minutes ago.
Ah, so the result is that I am very full now.
Precisely. If you say, I ate dinner, it could be 2 hours ago, but I have just eaten is very fresh.
Wow. What about a phone call?
Yes, I have just talked to my mom.
Or the train has just arrived.
Perfectly. It adds a feeling of now to the sentence.
I like that. Let's repeat some just sentences for our listeners.
I have just arrived.
She has just left.
We have just finished. Imagine you are at a party. It's loud. People are talking.
I love parties.
You meet someone new. You ask, "Did you meet the host of the party when you arrived?"
Yes, I met him at the door.
I met. Specific time.
Now, imagine you are looking for the host. You ask, have you met the host?
Yes, I have met him. He is a very nice man.
I have met. You are talking about your knowledge of the person.
Exactly. What about the food at the party?
Did you try the pizza they served an hour ago?
Yes, I tried it. It was delicious.
Now, have you tried the pizza?
Yes, I have tried it already. I want more.
Have you tried? Again, experience and result.
We have covered so many situations today, Olivia.
We really have, from kitchens to offices to parties.
Let's summarize the big idea for our friends listening at home.
Okay, rule number 1. Use I did when the time is finished.
Like yesterday, last week, at 5 o'clock, or in 2010.
Rule number 2. Use I have done when the result is important now.
Or when you are talking about your life experience.
Or when the time is not finished, like today, this week, or recently.
Perfect. And remember the open door and closed box.
Yes, the past simple is a closed box. The present perfect is an open door.
Olivia, do you think our listeners feel more confident now?
I think so, but they should not worry if they make mistakes.
Exactly. Even native speakers sometimes use them in different ways. The most important thing is that people understand you.
Definitely. Learning a language is a journey. It's not a race.
Well said. We are very happy that you spent this time with us today.
Yes, you have done a great job today. Thank you for practicing with us.
Keep listening to this video. Repeat the sentences. Feel the rhythm.
And before you know it, you will speak English naturally every day.
We look forward to seeing you again in our next lesson.
Goodbye for now, Michael.
Goodbye, Olivia, and goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.